All right, as you know, first day of spring is less than 6 weeks away. We have to endure some more winter-like weather, though. On this day back in 1955, a record low of 12 degrees below zero, and the record high is 66 in 1924. And, well, I was going to say something about that, but I'm just going to move on. Well, we finally gone and done it. Most of us are at or above freezing. We have 32 Steubenville and Wheeling, but 34 Washington, 33 Cambridge, 34 New Martinsville, 36 in Morgantown. Winds are blowing in generally out of the southwest at about 1 to 5 miles an hour. Not much to report there. Now, here's our thermometer readings, and you can see still cold. Brownsville 40, 42 in New Orleans. The only warm spot is South Florida or Miami right now, coming in with 79 degrees. And no below zero readings yet. But as we get through the latter part of the weekend, we're going to begin to see near zero or below zero readings up along the U.S.-Canadian border again as another Arctic air mass sets its eye on the valley. Well, here's our watches and warnings. We've got a system in the south that's going to move up along the coast. It will produce a little bit of mostly snow around here tomorrow. Looks like the heaviest snow, I'd say, between about 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Ours is our best chance. I'm going to go about 1 to 2 inches of the white stuff. We have winter weather, winter storm watches, and then the bright white or winter storm warnings. Parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, into Texas, and into northern Louisiana, parishes in Louisiana. And then we have freezing rain advisories, lee of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and Blue Ridge Mountains themselves, at least the North Carolina side. And then we got some flood watches there in Georgia. And then we've got some winter weather advisories, eastern parts of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, southeast New York, and that'll be associated with the low that's going to move up the coast. We'll show it to you in about 1 minute when we show you an extended view of predictor. You can see a lot of snow in places that don't typically get it. It's snowing right now in Dallas. It's snowing in Little Rock. It's snowing in Oklahoma City. They're sick of it. I can't blame them. I got a friend who's down there near Pittsburgh, Kansas, and Joplin, Missouri, and it's just been terrible down there. They got about a foot of snow, and thermometers have been real cold. I think last night it was supposed to go down to about 0, and not looking real good. And then you can see mostly rain with the flood watches in Georgia. And most of the rain will move out this way and the snow will move up. Well, here's our predictor. We'll put it into motion for you and stop at 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. 4 p.m. we expect low pressure will be to the east of our area. We're expecting mostly snow, but we do show the green not too far. It's one of those things where we might be getting rain in Clarksburg and Morgantown and maybe even Latrobe and PA. And then we'll be probably cold enough for snow, and definitely it looks like those out near Interstate 70 will see snow. And then here along the river, mostly snow, but it might be one of those deals where we're getting mostly snow on the hilltops, and we're getting a kind of a rain-snow mix down near the river, which it's not an unusual pattern. And then we're going to watch that cold front because there's some nasty things going to happen with that cold front. Sunday's looking pretty good. Yeah, we'll be getting ready for the Steeler game. It looks like we'll have periods of sunshine. Thermometers will probably be in the mid to upper 30s on Sunday, so hey, looking pretty good after getting a little bit of snow on Saturday. And then Monday, well, 4 p.m. Monday, it looks like the snow will be falling again. But once again, it's one of those situations where we're pretty close to freezing. Surface, I'm expecting high temperatures, mid to upper 30s. Thinking that's a little high, but anyway, we're showing rain and then rain-snow mix and then all snow. So there's a possibility on Monday that we may start with snow, get a little rain, and then end with snow. And then that system moves out, and then we just get this monster blast of cold air that comes in. And meanwhile, we'll have a weary eye on stuff developing to our south. So here we are noon on Tuesday, super cold air coming in, sharply colder Tuesday compared to Monday. Monday night is when we go into the deep freeze, and we may stay in the deep freeze for about a 5 or 6 day period. And there we are, 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. We're watching, we've got high pressure, cold Arctic air mass over the central plains, cold air over us, and then some sort of storm system that's going to move up to the east of the area. Could be another nor'easter, and that would be developing like Wednesday night into Thursday. So here's what we have for you. We got high temperatures, mid to upper 30s. It might be a little generous. The bias lately has been we're over forecasting how warm it gets. But anyway, we'll go 36 to 39. Like today's a good example where we're barely at 32. Hopefully we'll get up to 34, so our 3-degree guarantee will come through. True. And But there you are, Saturday, looking at about 1 to 2 inches of snow, and as I say, about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is probably the best shot. And then we get more snow coming in on Monday, and maybe another accumulation. And then we got the big question mark here as to how much we might get Wednesday night into Thursday as a nor'easter goes by. But notice how much colder it's going to get. We've been talking about a blast of cold air for next week. And look at this. Tuesday's high, 24. Wednesday, 22. Thursday, these are highs, 23. Friday, high of 19. Come on, Dr. Dave, you can do better than that. And then maybe Wednesday morning could be single digits, which means typically colder areas might be down near 0. I've got a low of 12 Thursday morning, a low of 10 Friday morning, and probably single digit again for next Saturday. I don't know about you, but I'll tell you, I am sick and tired of all this cold winter weather. But I do want to get 30 inches of snow for the season, and all we need is another 8.7 inches to get that. So I think that's a foregone conclusion.